Hey everybody, Oz here. I'm going to be bringing you guys a Hector build. This one deals with his Scrapotron, which is his turret, as well as the two rats, which are another form of turrets. They can kind of work together really well. This is going to be broken up in certain parts. You guys can check the timestamps below. But I'm going to first talk about the 29 ability tree points and then the 39 ability tree for them. So let's jump it right into the abilities. For the 29 points, we aren't going to be taking anything from his left click or buckshot. We are only going to be putting points all the way up to gloating with glee. So you're going to make sure you put got you to look 3 times, which increases the range, as well as building with glee. So you'll be getting 2% max health for each time you score a critical hit. Then we're going to move over to 2 rats. You're going to max this out. Then you're going to go up and get grime and dirt all the way up to 3. This slows the duration as well as slows the enemies that are hit. So it's a nice little additive to it. Then we are going to get the nibbler, which means that anytime the 2 rats hit it, we get healed. So it's a nice little touch to keep us alive. Then we're going to go to the Ratatat to 3, which increases their duration up to 6, which is a solid amount. Then we are going to go downwards to bonus cheese all the way to 3, which decreases the cooldown on it, so we can throw out them more quicker and stuff like that. You can only throw out 2 at a time, but before those 2 expire, you're able to get out 4 as total. So it's a nice little twist to getting bonus cheese 3. For some movement, we're also going to pick up oil spill. We're going to only put 1 point in that. We don't need to increase the duration. We are going to go to oil skating 3 to increase our movement speed. Then we are going to grab tar and feather, so we have one additional charge of it. So this way we can drop 1 down, going from one encounter to another, or when we're inside of an encounter, we'll always have 1 up, so we can escape mobs type of style. Then we are going to hit up the Scrapotron. We're going to max that out for 3 points. And we're going to get I got this one all the way to 3. So this way bonus duration per kill is increased, which is a nice additive to keep on staying inside the Scrapotron. And then lastly, we're going to hit Rodent Revelry. This is a solid way to coexist the 2 rats and the Scrapotron. So basically with this out, we get our rats to fire faster and they can kind of hit harder in that sense. They also follow where we shoot, so they are kind of our backup damage. And because sometimes the Scrapotron can't shoot across screen, the rats actually are able to. So you can kind of like do some geometry with it and check the mini map and can hit mobs that are off screen. So this is a great way to stay inside our turret even longer. So those are the 29 points for this build. Let me show you guys what the 39 points will look like. In the 39, what we're going to do is max out our combat opportunist, so we increase our critical chance higher up, which is nice so we can get healed, as well as overall just solid. Then we are going to work our way towards the Scrapotron, and we're going to actually do sturdy structures 2, and then we're also going to hit 3. I don't currently have 39 points, but I'm just going to demonstrate what it's like. So you're going to get our other point right there. Then we're going to increase a now with Caltrops up to 3, so this way when we're shooting they will be slowed as well. And then our last point will be going into get down, which increases our spread by 5 degrees for our buckshot, which is our left mouse button. So there's not too much of a crazy difference between the 29 and 39. All we're doing is we're sort of filling out certain parts of our Scrapotron, and then as well as giving 2 points in combat opportunist, and then just our last point into get down. So that is the 39 points currently. So for stats dealing with this build specifically, if you do not have the legendary recipe for 2 rats, that's what I would shoot for, as well as the Fable Power, which increases their lightning damage while they're inside of it, which causes a taunt. If you do not have that weapon or the Fable Power, we're just going to be focusing on physical damage, crit chance and crit damage as our main offense, as well as strength. If you can get attack speed, that's fine, but it's not really needed while we're inside the Scrapotron. For our defenses, since we're sort of a mid-range / range, more range heavy, we don't need to focus heavily on our resistances. I play this hero as armor health, so I would definitely lead down that route. If you have fortitude, hit health. If you have armor, go for health. And then you can kind of do resistances as well throughout that. Make sure that you hit up on your resistances in order: poison, fire, cold, then lightning. If you're going to be able to cap out any, make sure it's poison. That's probably the most important one, and then fire right after. So those are both the offense and defense stats for Hector. So let's jump into some gameplay just so that you guys can see how it sort of works out. So I'm currently in the Mastery Gauntlet, and what you kind of want to do is set up your turrets in like a square right here, so that everyone, you can kind of kite in a circle, get everyone to get hit by it. You don't always have to go inside your Scrappertron. You kind of use that on situations where things are about to get hectic. So right now we have the situation under control, so we're good. Hiding them kind of in like a circle around it so things can get hit by my 2 rats. So everything's fine. No mobs out here right now that are too crazy. I'm gonna drop in an oil spill, get some speed going. Got 4 seconds on the timer, so usually at the 2 second, it's good to set up your rats. So we got a couple guys here, so we're gonna go inside our Scrappertron. We're just gonna go off, since you can see when I rotate, they rotate. We're about to probably lose it on the next wave, but try to aim for little guys if we have enough time, which it doesn't seem like we're going to. So make sure you throw out your rats. Bad positioning on my end for throwing, but I kind of needed to get them out there to start help damaging. So 2 rats. This one's going to be a little bit iffy. Throw the oil spill, slow him down, the giant especially. You can right click. He's going to die, so we'll throw it right there. We're going to put a rat right there. He's going to charge. Watch the animation. His shield's gone, so this is going to be fine. This is a good time to go into Scrappertron. We have a lot of mobs here. We can kind of clear up the field. We have 8 seconds. There's no point to stay in it. We're not going to have it in time. But we're silenced right now. Where is this mob? Alright, well, we keep in our Scrappertron. Actually timed it perfectly fine. Alright. So, we're going to throw out our rats. Since we're low on energy, just, you know, get a roll in, we'll be good. Watch out for the hard-hitting mobs. Right there. Since we're going to move this way, we're going to roll, get out of there. Oil spill, put one right there. Got 2 seconds. We have this wave, and then we'll have the boss, so keep our Scrappertron ready. And we're going to try to make it so our rats are all out together. So right now, what we kind of want to set up is our rats somewhat together. So this way we can get the most out of it. So we're gonna throw a rat down right here beforehand. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna eat this jump. We're gonna eat this. This is gonna hurt, but we're good because we're getting healed. Try to aim for the little guys too, so this way you can keep your Scrappertron going. So don't go too crazy on the boss. Make sure you're always hitting as much as you can. And that should be... Oh, watch out for the fire. This boss is somewhat tough for your rats, and there you go, guys. So that is how you do this in the Gauntlet for the Hector turret build / Scrappertron and 2 rats. That's the build currently for Hector and the Scrappertron plus the 2 rats. You can kind of notice that their damage together work really well. I would recommend this to have fun with. You know, the flamethrower build's great and all, but this is a fun build. It works, so that's great. You can do Mastery Gauntlet with it as well, so that's a nice little touch. Yeah, so if you guys want, you can always check the description block below, and you can see the Pagan Online subreddit as well as the Discord. You can join and just talk with other people. You can also find me on my Twitch channel, which is Oz_Oz. I usually stream Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. through 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can come in and watch this build or other builds as well. And I just want to thank you guys once again for watching the video. And I will see you guys all in the Pantheon. Have a good one.